Hey, this is Steven from LegitTechTutorials, and we are back with the product design series. We are working on the shredder again. And so, as you see, we were here, I completed this one, and then I completed the other one. They're pretty much the same. All you have to do is line up these pieces here. And so once I lined up the pieces correctly, you just do rigid joints on this guy. And then I did a rigid joint joining these two, and I don't know if you could tell, this is a little secret between you and me, but this one's kind of jacked up, this side. As you see, there's a little gap there. And also, this is kind of effed up. And the reason why that is every time that I go in and change that joint, for whatever reason, Fusion crashes. So every time I go in and modify that joint, Fusion just takes the shit. So I was just like, alright, whatever, I'll just put it together. It will look fine. Because this guy is really just a sanity check. And, just an over... What the hell? Oh, it's because it got a gap. That one doesn't have a gap. So this is a sanity check to make sure that everything, everything looks good. Everything lines up correctly here all the way across. All these pieces line up correctly, which looks good, and all these are going to work well. Of course, it's kind of difficult to see that unless we take like a section view. But so far, they look pretty good. Everything looks really good. And then I applied a small appearance. This is a green rough powder coat. And then these are all satin steel appearance. So now this bad boy is pretty much ready to go, almost ready to take some snapshots, some photorealistic renders in Fusion, and we need a few more things. We need a gear, and then kind of like a plug thing. So what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a plug thing over here is and also these straight square pieces are probably going to have to be longer. But yeah, so one side's going to have a gear, so they're going to have a gear here, and then these are going to have like these little spacers, but they're going to be big stops, and then what they're going to do is they're going to butt up against the flange bearing that goes here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to... I noticed I didn't put any screw holes in these. I'm going to have to put some screw holes in these. What you would do is you're going to have a hole here. And then you're going to have like a hole here, hole here, hole here, hole here, and then a hole on the back side. So what you'll do is on the back side, you will put the holes, right? A hole here and a hole here, a hole here, a hole here. And then what you'll do is you'll bolt this guy first, and this guy first, and this guy first. This guy, bolt this guy flat. And then what you're going to do is when you bolt these two down and these two down, and there's two holes here, two holes here, this is where you're going to load the, this is where you're going to adjust, where you're going to put load on everything, so that everything kind of compresses down. So because these are going to be off as far as the fitment, so you just want them to go together to the point where they are kind of tensioned. So maybe what I'll do here is I'll even put maybe a spring on this bolt or something, or one of those slit washers. You know what I'm talking about, the spring-loaded washers. Maybe I'll even do like a spring-loaded washer or something. Maybe that'll work out. But yeah, I need something to preload. And what I'll do... Let me see. Yeah, because these guys got some sort of bar that goes across here underneath. They have a bar that goes across here. The filmmaker guys. I'm just curious how they load it, how they just like kind of compress it together. But this looks fine for now. So one of the things that we would need to do is you go into the render section and render out a pretty snazzy scene here. Create a little scene and then render this bad boy out and take a look at what we got. Put some lighting in here. Maybe to do some cloud renders. What the hell? Oh, these are rendered snapshots. Okay, but in this video, so I just want to show you guys what we're working with here, what I have done so far. So yeah, so this is a good idea of what it's gonna look like. I mean, pretty much like the filmmaker as you saw, but obviously a lot more teeth. And now I'm curious whether or not the 1/4 inch is really gonna work out. But the good thing about the 1/4 inch is you can still do it on a bandsaw. So if I made this open source, you could still take a really freaking long time, but you could do it on a bandsaw. If you had a metal bandsaw, a good metal bandsaw, you could do it. All right. Well, yeah. So we have a few more things we gotta make. We gotta make a gear. So let me show you guys how I think I'm going to do it. So there's a script in Fusion 360. It's called the Spur Gear. And so if I do a Spur Gear, it brings up this little gear selection. And now I had this set. It's not set anymore. So let's go back into here. And obviously what the center diameter, and also another issue with this is that it doesn't have it's not a square spline, which you'll see in a second. It's got a circle. So what we need to do is I need to make the circle the inside of this and then cut this out. So I need to go to the front. I'm just going to get the cross section here. Get the center diameter because I think the other one's diameter 1.061. What else do we need? And then like I'm not, and then this obviously is going to be 0.25. Oh, and another thing is that this size is way too small. You'll see in a second. But yeah, this is not the same size as that. This is about 1/2 inch. Because this is going to take a lot of load. And also the teeth are very small. So you'll see in a second what I'm talking about. Backlash 0, we don't really care. Number of teeth. Pressure angle, I'm going to assume is this guy. Pitch diameter, which I'm going to assume is that same guy. No, it's right there, 12. I'm not too sure about it. Anyways, so yeah, so this is what we get here. I'm curious about the components. There's our body. I'm going to rotate it. Thousands. And then take the body again. Move. So yeah, And the main issue with this script, as you can see, this looks fine. The main issue with this script and all the, everything here looks fine. The main issue with this script is, for whatever reason, it won't let you like modify that, which is, wait, really? The length is only, oh. Now what is the, what do you mean the diameter is 13? So why does it say 0.42? Because this is 5 inches and that's 5 inches, so it's 10/17. What does it say there? Okay, so it is this minimum distance, so that's way too big. So the answer is the minimum distance, which is like 10.64. Thirteen max inches, diameter is 13, okay. So can ten inches is ginormous. I need it to be 3.5 inches max. Oh, this is gonna jack it all up. Yep. So let's delete these moves really quick. Spur Gear. So let's go back. Let's go back to the original. So here is the extrusion. So maybe I could just get away with not doing the circular pattern as extreme. So maybe this will save me a little bit of time here. This is going to be 3.5 max. This guy should be 1.061. I don't know how that's not dimensioned and it still works. Who knows? Okay. Let's go ahead. Wow. Can I like resize it? I think I know what I can do. I could start dimensioning it and it'd probably freak out. What the hell? Just dimensioning some of these lines down. Well, guys, it looks like I'm just gonna have to do my own thing here. Unfortunately, I know nothing about gear design. So well, let's just do a rectangle. So I'm just going to do the standard tapered teeth. Let me look at theirs. Oh, they have a similar design to what I had. And then how long do I want them? Actually, I need to go back to this one, edit the sketch. Because it needs to be, let's do quarter inch teeth. Quarter inch is pretty small. Okay, so let's do 0.35. So that's 7. So that's 2.8. And then second one. So let's do 0.38. Or 0.35, sorry, 0.35. Right, not liking this. Oh, 0.175. The hell? Okay, and then what it's got is it's got like so let's just have something out here that says point. Oh, and also I messed up here. I don't necessarily want it to be that wide. How wide do I want the base? Maybe 0.3. This is 0.15. What the hell? Oh my god. Out of totally jacked it up. Coincide. There it goes. I guess the have it memorize the order. I guess one was it 0.15. Okay. Oh, by the way, that was horizontal slash vertical, so this is making it horizontal to this axis here. Actually, I wonder if I could have done like collinear. Oh, yeah, so you have to go horizontal. Okay. And then yeah, this is just gonna be like my stubby end, I guess. Point. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. And then I don't know, from back here, what we have over here, this is supposed to be 0.375, so let's just say 0.75. 0.075 back. 0.075 back, this goes to 0.75 or something. And 0.75. And this one again, 0.075. Something like that, I don't know. Wow. That looks really shitty. Okay. So then we go boom. And the extrude. Okay. Fillet something. I'm gonna assume it's talking about this edge. Oh. I mean, I don't really need to fill it. Let's just delete that. Just leave that for right now. Okay. What's the problem with it now? Object. Oh. Pattern faces. Well, somehow that did something. I mean, that looks like a spoke. it does a gear. I don't know what this last thing is here. What I'm going to do is just do what I'm used to here. Oops. I'm just going to do a circular pattern on this guy. But I understand why they would do it, because this is just hella hard to edit. Where'd he go? Oh yeah, and this guy has to fit in that section, so this section is going to be 0.25. All those calculations, man. Can I measure still? That's close. Oops. $12, 24 minus 2 is 22. I feel where it's going with this. Maybe I'll do what it's saying to do and just do join and just do new body. There we go. So now when it did the... Oops. Now I did the circular pattern. Huh? Oh. Wait. Oh. There we go. Oh, I wanted about the about that axis. There we go. Okay. Uh, 23 seems about right. .080. What? .080, so it needs one more. Like one more or so. Oops. Okay, so it's going down 2 each time. So if I do one more. It's good. It's gonna have a little bit of backlash, but it's okay. It's kind of weird looking. Whatever. Anyways, let's figure out what this last sketch is all about. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Alright, well there we go. Oh, yeah, another sketch here. This is gonna have, so I might as well get rid of the circle and do my square. 0.75. Cool. Let's really quickly, let's go ahead and push it through onto the shredder to see what it looks like. And then let's just go ahead and do a joint, a rigid joint. Oh. What the hell? Okay, well, what I'll do for right now, because I don't know how to combine that yet, so there's 25 there. Let's go ahead and delete that, delete that, delete that. So there's 25. Let's just go ahead and we'll revolve that whole thing again. Circular pattern. Okay. Cool. I don't know how many T's are in pattern. Let's go back here and take a quick gander. Please don't crash. There it goes. Okay. So let's just copy paste, paste, and just move it over a little bit. And then rigid joint. Let's do this instead. Let's do rigid joint from here. Rigid joint here. Ooh. And there he is. Whoa. Forgot about the size. Ugh. Wait, what did I make it? 3.5? Huh. Okay, well that's good. Okay, 1 second here. .75. Okay. This guy's gonna have to change then. 1.75. Do it. I'm going way over on time. Sorry about that. Oh, 1.75 is not it. 1.25. So it needs to be 1.25 radius. Okay. 1.25 radius is, yeah, 2.5. What? Thought I got rid of all that stuff. Why the hell did you do that? Oh, this wasn't constrained. I forgot. It got messed up. And why did this flip sides? .35. It's 0.175. Can I find the... Where's the circular pattern? Okay, circular pattern. What did I say? Oh, I need to change this now. Should needs to be about that size. She's about there. That's fine for right now. And another thing I forgot to do is I forgot to change this to just join. What? Yeah, I'm really over time. Sorry about this, Phyllis. What the hell is going on? The hell was that? Hey, I'll figure this out, guys, in a second, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all put together. Alright, well, this has been Steven from LegitTechTutorials. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe for more videos like it in this series and other series as well. Catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.